Let me share a story with you. Once upon a time, hare and tortoise decide to have a race. So they get onto a race. Hare is very fast, runs very fast. Tortoise is going very slow. Hare is very confident that will win the race and goes for a nap. Tortoise slowly and steadily catches up with him. Hare is still sleeping. And we all know this story. The tortoise wins the race. This is a story we grew up with and we all know about. And the tortoise wins the race. So what's the moral of the story? Slow and steady wins the race. The story does not end here. The hare sits back, does not cry about his loss, but does a SWOT. He does a SWOT analysis. What's his strength, weaknesses, what are the opportunities, and what are the threats? He understands his strength was he could go fast. But his weakness was he went for a nap. So he again called for a race with the tortoise. This time, the hare runs full steam, does not take a nap, does not get delayed, and wins the race. So what's the moral of the story? Fast and consistent will win the race. So hare did the SWOT. He analyzed the strength. He understood his weakness. And this time, he went ahead and won the race. So the learning from this is the fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. Now the story does not end here. Now the tortoise does some homework. He does some SWOT. What are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, what opportunities, and what are the threats? The tortoise understands in this mode of race, it can never beat hare because the hare is very fast and consistent. So the tortoise looks what is its strength and what are the weaknesses. With that, it calls once upon for a race. But the route is chosen by tortoise. So the race starts. The hare is full steam, goes ahead, very confident will win the race. But on the route, they come for a point where there is a river to cross. Now the hare is stuck because can't swim. The tortoise comes slowly and steadily to the river, crosses the river, and wins the race. So what is the moral of this story? The moral of the story is you need to choose an environment which is suitable for you. The tortoise had done its SWOT, that its strength was not on the ground but in the water. It chose an environment which is comfortable for it. So all of us need to understand that we may not have all the strengths in the world, but we need to understand that how does our strength and what environment we need to choose. And those are the opportunities we need to work upon. So the tortoise picked upon the opportunity that it can go into the water. Well, now, one race won by the hare, one race won by the tortoise, and they realize that each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. So they call for a race once again. This time, the same route. When they reach over there, the hare is fast, reaches over there. Now the tortoise offers help to the hare. So the hare goes onto the back of tortoise, crosses the river, and then they both reach the other end of the river, and both are winners. So what's the moral of this story? Moral of the story is collaboration works. The hare and the tortoise knew they have their individual strength, but those strengths are leveraged in those environments. But when they collaborate, when they worked as a team, they both were winners. So what do we learn from it? Team. Together, everyone achieves more. So, what are the different learnings from this? One, the slow and steady wins the race. Second, the fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. Third, if you want to be a winner, you need to choose an environment which is suitable to your strengths. And fourth, team always wins. If you collaborate, if you synergize, you win. So what do you want to be? Slow and steady? Fast and consistent? Or a team player? The choice is yours.